The impact of NEET among medical students, a report that was submitted by A.K. Rajan Committee, has turned out to be crucial and critical in the state of Tamil Nadu. In fact, we have the head of the committee with us. Thank you very much for speaking to us, sir. So, your 165-page report has actually prompted the state government to go ahead and even create a new bill. So, what seems to be the crucial findings of this report?
Crucial finding is this NEET has affected the education system of Tamil Nadu. The students who are aspiring to go pursue medical studies are unable to get into the medical college because of this NEET examination. The examination they pass is plus two. Plus two examination is not very easy to pass for a student coming from a rural area. It may be easy for you. It is not easy even for a urban student to study in Chennai. But when a student from a remote area with great effort get marks up to 1000 out of 1200, they get 1198, 94, like that. It is not an easy achievement for them. Even after such an achievement, they are unable to get into the medical colleges, something unacceptable. And the second examination, the so-called NEET, is unnecessary according to us. When the government of Tamil Nadu conducts the examination and they evaluates and they declare the results. Why should anybody doubt the veracity, the capacity of the government to decide those things? That's not correct at all. If you suspect like that, no examination can be above suspicion. You get so many newses that impersonation is taking place, question papers is leaked out. It is there in every examination. So examination cannot be the sole basis to decide anything. That is the main major proposition. But still, when Tamil Nadu government decides after conducting examination, why should you discard that? So the entire mark they get in the plus two examination becomes a waste, becomes worth nothing. So the entire 12 years hard work has gone as a waste.
Well, your report also has clearly mentioned about a kind of dividends between students who are coming from CBSE and rural region students who have studied in state board, particularly in Tamil medium. What kind of percentage difference is there, and how has it increased?
The percentage we must see I don't remember it exactly now. You can see my report. The report very clearly says the percentage which was 0.3% became 48%. So for CBC is concerned, 38 or 48, it goes on increasing. The 54% comes down to 24% or 28%. So drastic reduction so far as Tamil plus two examination students are concerned. This is very obvious when you see the report. It is very clear. It is crystal clear. It strikes the mind for everybody.
One of the rebuttal that has been given by people who support NEET is that NEET has been brought only to increase the quality of medical education. Is that so?
I don't think that is correct observation. So I may think my quality is better. You may think your quality is better. It is a relative term. It's a quality is a relative term. Nobody can absolutely decide my quality. My decision is absolutely correct. It is for our state. This is sufficient for us. Suppose all of us are. For example, I'll give you one example. In military, if you want to become a soldier, there must be a minimum height. You must have a minimum height. Otherwise, you cannot join. Gurkhas are shorter by genetics. Therefore, Gurkha regiment, for that Gurkha regiment, a separate height is fixed. It is not not comparable to the other heights. Why do you fix it? Because there is no sufficient. The people are all shorter. Therefore, you fix a different yardstick for them. Similarly, for Tamil Nadu, we know our students' capacity, and therefore we fix this is sufficient for us.
And one of the important criticism in your report is that if NEET continues, the state would go back to pre-independence era. How did you come to that conclusion?
There is no doubt about it because we in Tamil Nadu state has got a very good health infrastructure. Even the remotest village, you have primary health centers manned by a qualified MBBS doctors, which you don't find in most of the states in India. Most of the states do not. No state can compete with Tamil Nadu. So in this aspect, a quality treatment is medical treatment is affordable. It is available for in Tamil Nadu. For that, you must have a doctor to be posted as there. A person who studies is brought up in city life, who studied in city, who get through medical examination will not be willingly go and serve in the remote areas. For that, only those people who hail from that area or remote villages or village people, only they will be eager or willing to serve those people in remote villages, and they will readily go and serve the people there. That will be lost once you impose NEET, and such persons will not get selected into MBBS courses. And only unless you get students passing out of the college, you cannot post. Nobody can be available to be posted. So therefore, you will have the paucity of hands to be being posted, and the net result is then even nurses cannot be posted, because even for nursing you bring NEET. So there will not be qualified nurses, there will not be qualified doctors if NEET continues. Then the entire medical system, the edifice of medical system will collapse in Tamil Nadu. We will go back to the pre-independence day, where there are no hospitals, the hospitals are only found in the metro cities. The same situation will come back once again. That's our
And also about coaching classes and coaching centers, you mentioned that they have earned a lot considering NEET, and it has completely converted learning system into coaching system,
yes.
and retakers of exam as well. What is a crucial point in that one, sir?
See now, as on today, as of now, no person who just passes +2 examination can cross NEET. It will be negligible percentage, maybe 1% or 2% at the most. Beyond that, nobody it will be able to cross NEET, crack NEET. For that, they have to undergo coaching classes. Coaching classes, they charge heavily. Sometimes the rural area 35,000, 50,000. In my urban area 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, so like that. And even 1 year study in coaching class is also not sufficient in some cases. They have studied 2 years, 3 years continuously. There is no limit for number of attempts in the NEET examination. There is no age limit for the person to appear for NEET examination. That means any number of times a person can write NEET examination, and repeaters only are now coming in joining. The statistics show even already 90% of the students who admitted to the first year are repeated students. The fresh graduates did not come at all. This will going on after some time. Only repeaters will be in the medical college. Even now, you go to some medical college, you just yourself go and see what is the age limit, the age of the persons who are studying in the first year. You can understand that. Any college will reveal that.
Well, considering your report, promptly the state government has also passed this bill, Medical Education Administration, application and appointment bill. So, legally, will it face any issues?
Legally, there is no issue at all. Legally, it is permissible, because UNIT is an act passed under National Medical Council Act now. Before it was under Medical Council of India Act. Before that, on the basis of the judgment of the Supreme Court in Sankalp decision. Sankalp decision was rendered without even hearing any of the states. That itself there is another criticism. We are not on that, because that judgment is no more applicable now. The MCA, Medical Council of India Act, has come into force in 2016. Now that Medical Council of India Act has been repealed. Now that act is also not in force. Now what is in force is National Medical Commission Act, Section 14 imposes NEET. And this act only holds the field. Now Medical Council of India Act is immaterial. The judgment of the Supreme Court is also immaterial. Only NEET, only this Commission NMC Act is important. So only this act is there. This act has been passed under concurrent list, in exercising power under concurrent list. State government also has got a right to pass any act under the concurrent list. Therefore, state government has passed an enactment. Article 354, there is a provision to Article 354. If a state act is repugnant to Central Government Act, and the Central Government Act will be valid, like that. For that only, if the state government passes an act and it gets the president's assent, this act will be valid so far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. This is what was happening in the under 2007 act. This is what we are repeatedly, once again we are going to ask the same thing. But last time when the previous government sent a similar bill, they did not give the approval. That need not be a reason to come to this conclusion that this time also the government may not accept. That need not be, you do not think like that. Government may reconsider and government may approve it. Nobody can say that.
Well, in your report also, we saw some other important aspect. That is that if this bill does not get the president's assent, does the state have any other way to handle this?
There is no other way. That will be a political question. I cannot answer all those things. But according to me, the state government can still, that is my first recommendation, is the state government can even now take a stand that NEET is not applicable to Tamil Nadu Medical University Act. Where Tamil Nadu Medical University Act applies, NEET does not, the NMC Act does not apply. Because NMC Act does say there is a one particular sentence, if any other, this act will apply even to notwithstanding any other law. Notwithstanding any other law, it can mean only any other central law or any other law made under concurrent list. It cannot refer to a law made under state list, because state list cannot be overridden by central government either by passing an enactment. Therefore, my view is, even if they fail in this attempt, even without this act, the state can take a stand that so far as all medical colleges run by government medical colleges affiliated to government Madras, Tamil Nadu Madras MGR University, they can admit students based on the +2 marks. That is my report.
So here's a report that 165 report that impact of NEET says, and in this report it's been very clearly mentioned and statistically what has occurred since NEET was introduced and how it has caused a division between rural region students, Tamil medium students, and students from urban region and CBSE. And not just that, the report also claims that if NEET is not eliminated, the state of Tamil Nadu could go back to pre-independence era, and this has become a crucial and critical report based on which the state government has also passed a new bill which is waiting for the president's assent. With Virginus Divyan, Pramod Madhav for India Today.